Hello. So, I want to talk to you about things that are real and things that are not real. If anyone's paying attention uh, to the movement of the outer planets, and I like to subscribe to their meaning, their impact, their effects on us. Um, if anything, it's a nice reminder to acknowledge phases and growth and areas in which that we're developing here. Kind of a little greater arc than just merely the seasons that we're all quite familiar with. So, the big ones right now are Saturn, if anyone's familiar with its meaning, impact. It's usually about hard work, life lessons. Um, it's kind of that father figure. And there's also, a lot of people believe that, or there's words out there that Saturn was actually like it used to be a sun. So you can kind of think of it as like the kind of the dark counterpart to the sun, which is all our joy and fun. And Saturn's the work that we have to do so that we can um, have the playtime. And then the other one is Neptune. So Neptune is all about dreams, uh, what is real, what is not real, some things that are kind of foggy. For instance, no one really knows the surface of Neptune, where it's defined, because there's ice clouds of different types of ammonia and things like that. I'm not a scientist in that regard, so its substance is questionable. And right now, these two planets are in conjunction, which means they're at the same point of the clock, the solar clock. And therefore, they are conspiring together, and the sign of Aries. So if we were to have the clock, I think Aries would be 1 o'clock. It's the beginning of the cycle. And so we have a lot of responsibility, and then we also have our dreams. And it's putting in the work to make those dreams happen. And it's also when those dreams turn out not to be real, and getting that dose of medicine. So if we can hold that in the midst of our own personal journeys at this time, and also those on the world stage, there's a lot of people trying to make certain dreams happen, and there's no substance behind them, and they're going to have a big reality check. And then at the same time, there's things that can happen, and they're just going to take a lot of work. They're the things that we want, and we're going to have to kind of suck it up and grow and change and put in the effort to make them happen. How do you want to interpret that? I could see that I like to say that there's the end of a lot of this hyperbole dichotomy that we're so used to. Things are getting so loud that we can't ignore them anymore. And therefore, the reality check is going to be that this dichotomy just doesn't exist. It's not real. It's something that we subscribe to because we didn't know any better. So that's a positive outlook on all the chaos. And then the other one is, what is it going to take for us to bring in the dreams, the world, the way we know the world could be? It's probably going to take a little more participation than we're used to. And it's only going to get more uncomfortable until we commit to that. So that's the reality check. Yeah. So, as an American, um, I know for us, and as I speak and chat and interact with Americans and people all around the world, we all want peace. Um, we all just want to have laughs with our friends. You just realize that everyone's pretty much the same. And yet we got some kind of bad management staff. Um, and they probably think they're doing a good job. But we all know the truth of that is they've been doing a pretty horrible job. And for them to admit that and let go of their decisions or surrender, step down, it's just too much of a crushing ego blow for them. Behind even the money and the handouts and everything, that is too painful for those people in power to acknowledge. So, it's one of those, we're going to hit a wall, might as well just put your foot on the gas and just really send it. So I think that's what's happening with our leaders at the top. And on the other side of that is the choice that how can we celebrate what's good and genuine, what is real in this time of foggy and mystery, as I mentioned. So friendships are real. Nature is real. Taking care of one another is real. Eating good food with one another is real. The people that bring light into our lives and the love we share with those in our community, that is real. The news, everything beaming through your phone, everything trying to grab a little bit of your attention, get you high for a little bit, none of that is real right now. And it's up to us to discern that. And the sooner we do, the sooner we're liberated from that and kind of come out of this big nap that we've been in.